As we're walking out, all you hear is like everyone, all the guns, like everywhere is loaded. Like once we open the door and we're walking out with our hands up, there's lights from every freaking angle beaming on us. Literally, it felt like the whole US Army was here. What's up, guys? Guess who slept their whole day away again? This guy did, kind of. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, nope, it's 4 o'clock. And I don't know what I'm gonna do today, so I have to go feed Babes because he keeps harassing me. So he keeps coming on my bed and being like, come feed me, and now it's time to eat. Look at my good Babes. Hey, come on. Who's your good Babe? Nope, there he goes. Good boy. What's up, guys? Just took a shower. I always look like a wet rat when I get out. This is so. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my god, my hair's so naughty. So I put on this shirt and then I realized that there is a hole right here. But I'm not changing because that's just too much work. Guys, my mom got me this burrito that has double steak, and she's like, "Oh, it's $2.05 extra." Like, but it was like so good. Oh my god. And I'm drinking fruit punch. Oh my gosh, guys, so I was just like thinking, and like I was going through my day and I was just like, oh my god, I didn't tell you guys this story. And it's like this crazy story that actually happened in like real life, where like I basically got swatted by the police. Literally, it felt like the whole US Army was here. And anyways, I'm gonna start with the beginning of what happened, which basically I was broadcasting on YouNow for like 6 or 7 hours straight. I was just like on there forever. I was doing amazing, and next thing you know, I get off, you know, I'm finally tired, and you know, I've been on, and I get off, and then 30 minutes later, the house phone rings, and it's like so late at night. It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock, and we're like, who? Like my dad picks up, and he's like, hello, and they're like, who is this? And my dad's like, who is this? And they were like, we're the police. He's like, I don't believe you. They put the phone up to the walkie-talkie, and it's like, then it talks, and he's like, how do I know this isn't fake? And basically they said, well, what we're gonna need you guys to do is come out with your hands up and walk outside the front door. And they said, don't reach down, don't do anything. They were like telling us all these warnings, don't do anything. So basically, my dad comes into my room and he's like, David, we need to get outside. And I was like, why? And he's like, the police are here. And I was like, what? Like, what? Like, how do you tell me that? Like, what the freak? We need to go outside? Like, can't they come in? He's like, no, we need to go outside. So I'm literally freaking out. I don't grab my phone. I don't grab anything. I don't have shoes on. I don't have anything. My mom and my sister, the girls, were the only smart ones to freaking put on shoes. They're in their nightgowns and everything, like all in their pajamas and crap. And I'm going out there literally in shorts, like a tank top. I was wearing like no shoes, no anything. I was freezing. And I'm going out there. First thing, once we open the door and we're walking out with our hands up, there's lights from every freaking angle beaming on us. Like, it's just like the headlights, like, you know, like when you put on your high beamers, like blasting at us. So you walk out and it's like you're in heaven. Like, you literally only see white, and that's all you can see. And it's so, if we were to have a gun or anything, that we couldn't like aim it or point it at anyone, because we wouldn't know where anyone is, because all the lights are beaming at us and they can see us. So anyways, we start walking out and we have our hands up, and they're telling my sister and my mom and my dad to like get away from me. They're like all going over there. They're like, the younger guy needs to go that way, and they're telling me, and they're like, no, the other way. And I was like, oh my god, my left, your left. Like, they're telling me to do all these things, and I'm like freaking out. Like, what the freak is going on? Like, I thought this was like some joke. I thought there was gonna be one police car. As we're walking out, all you hear is like everyone, all the guns, like everywhere is loaded. Like, you couldn't see anything, but you could hear it all. And we're walking down the driveway, and this is when everything's starting to get clear, where I'm seeing like a police car after a police car after a police car. Like, what? Like, I didn't know what to freaking think. I was just like, is there a robber in our house? Is there something like in our house that we didn't have any idea what was going on at this time at all. And we're walking out, and the police officer asked me who I was, and I told them, I was like, my name is David Rosenberg and stuff, and I was explaining stuff. They were asking me all these questions, and they're like, did you call the police? So they were asking my family. They're like, are you guys all okay? Basically, literally, it was the scariest thing ever. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a fully armed like SWAT team where they have their freaking machine guns and all this crap. It's really scary. And I was talking to the guy and I was like, what is going on? And he's like, so basically what happened is we got a call from somebody from this number saying that you basically shot your girlfriend and you're holding her parents hostage in the house, and if any of them come up to the house, you'll shoot both the parents. And I was like, what? I'm like, I'm not even dating anyone. And like, they're like, yeah, this has happened before with some other social media girl, because I then explained I was a social media person, and they're like, oh, and then it all made sense, and they're like, oh, it's probably just someone who's trying to do something to you. They were scaring me because they were telling me, they're like, usually when this happens, there's someone around watching. So the creepiest thing ever was that not only are there like police all over and like the armies like all over and crap, they were also in my neighbor's bushes and stuff. My neighbor behind us literally called the cops on the cops because she saw people in our backyard and like going over the fences and stuff and doing things, and she called the cops on the cops. That was like the funniest thing ever. But anyways, it was so creepy to know that they said that they were in there for over an hour. So right while I was still on broadcast, they were all like, you know, scoping the place and all around my backyard in the bushes, like looking in the, like looking and creeping on everyone. So scary. Anyways, so we explained it to them, and they said that there's actually an audio recording. They have the audio, and they're like, maybe we could have you listen to it, and you could try to identify who the person is. And I was like, oh yeah, that would be awesome. And then they were like, the investigator's still trying to decide if he's gonna let you listen to it or not. We don't know yet. So I'm just like waiting out there, and literally, I am freaking out because 1, I didn't have my phone. 2, I'm not wearing shoes. 3, I'm wearing like nothing but shorts and a tank top, and I'm freaking cold. And they then tell us that they need to go and search the house, which was scary. And I was like, oh God. So just picture like a whole SWAT team with like the flashlights at the end of the gun, like walking in, and like our dogs are all in here too. And like one of our dogs like kind of freaks out and gets scared very easy. And the SWAT team comes in with their freaking guns and lights everywhere and like inspects the whole place. I literally thought there was someone inside our house. I could not sleep that whole night. I stayed up all freaking night. It was the scariest thing ever. They then told me, they came back at like 2 in the morning and were like, oh, well, we're trying to investigate to see who did this to you. Could we possibly use your laptop and use your phone to like try to wipe through everything and see if there's anything that's sketchy or suspicious? And I was like, well, I'm kind of a social media person, and my phone's kind of my life, and if I don't have my phone, I can't go live, I can't do anything. And they basically told me, okay, well, we'll make a deal. And I was like, all right. So I didn't have to agree to any of this anyway. I didn't have to give them anything, but I still did because I wanted to find out who did it. So basically what they did is they came and they took my phone first, or my laptop, one or the other, and then they came back the next day. That day it was like 2 in the morning, remember when they came to visit, and then they came back later on around noon, and then they came to give me back the other device and take the other one. And I told them, I was like, I literally need it back by 6 o'clock because I need to go live, because I was a part of a group. It was called like United 6. So I was part of that group and I needed to go live. So I was like, I'm going to need my device back. And they're like, all right. So literally it was like 5:57, and I was like, holy crap, they went right up to the thing right when I was about to go live, and they give me my thing. I'm literally running down the hallway trying to get everything set up because I need to connect my phone to my computer and everything. Anyways, the investigator came the next day too, and he was explaining to us, he's like, so we're trying to look into it. They have not given us permission to release the audio yet, but we will let you know if we have any updates or anything. And basically we haven't heard anything back from them, so we don't know who did it. But anyways, it was all over the news, and like all my friends were like, oh my god, David, in Pennsylvania there was like some person swatted, and I was like, yeah, that was me. Like everyone freaking knew about it, so it was crazy. So you never want to get swatted. It's one of the scariest things ever. Literally, we were like outside, and there was just like, you know, I'm not even exaggerating, there was like 100 on each side coming. So I live on a corner, so like there's like, it's like a plus. I live on a corner, so they had lights over here, here, and here. They had it on all the corners, so it was beaming on us. They had like literally the whole US Army coming. There was like 50 from this side, 50 from this side, and they just kept coming in. They were calling townships from all over the place. People were still coming until they officially declared that it was over. So they just kept, people were still driving and driving and driving, and then they were probably told to just turn around because it was over. But it was literally one of the scariest things ever, and yeah. Wanted to share that story with you. But anyways, let's move along with my day.
Oh, you kill that porcupine, babe. You get him. You tell that porcupine who's boss, babes. That's right. porcupine never had a chance. That's right, babe. Look at the big tough dog. Babes, I know. I know, babes. You tell him. Get him, babes. Uh-oh. Babes has got him now. Porcupine never had a chance. I know, babes.
Oh. Guys, this thing's so cool. The water vapor comes out and it smells so good. It actually smells like lemon. Guys, this is literally the best freaking series ever. I love Harry Potter so much. I literally watch it like 24/7. I have all of them right here, guys. All of the movies. And I literally am just watching them on repeat. And Babes is right here too. Look at my bad dog. Anyway, guys, that's the end of today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't as like entertaining and crazy, but I hope you guys enjoyed the story of me getting swatted, because that was literally one of the scariest experiences of my life. Literally, I remember, I forgot to also mention, when I was getting swatted, the police officer asked me a question. They're like, do you know what swatting is? And I was literally like, is that like something with social media or whatever? And they're like, yeah. And like, I was like, is that when you like spam like a bunch of likes or something? And he was like, no. And he made me look so dumb. I was literally so stupid. I didn't know what swatting was. And then he was like, no, it's when you basically try to get as many police officers in one location as possible for like a scene or like for like a prank or something. They also told me that if I was to figure out who this person was and they were to actually get caught, the person responsible, they don't get arrested. What they have to do, unless they pay for every single police officer, every single army person, every single person on the SWAT team, they have to pay for all of the work that was done, and then it's kind of erased, but they have to pay for everything. Anyway, guys, it's that time of the video where I shout out one person, and for today's video I'm going to be shouting out Lauren Nicole. I'm so happy that you enjoyed my response on your question. I just did not know how to answer it. It was just so crazy. But anyways, everyone be sure to go subscribe to Lauren Nicole. She's super awesome, love her so much, and I see her everywhere on all my comments. If you guys want to be my next shout out video, all you got to do is go to my main YouTube page, turn on my bell, which turns on my notifications, and try to be one of the first likers, commenters, and viewers. And as long as you watch and comment on every one, you might be in an upcoming video. If you guys are a new viewer, be sure to subscribe below and give us a big thumbs up, and I love you guys forever, even though I love you already. And be sure to subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow, so peace the freak out. I'll show you.